Today we will learn how to multiply binomial by trinomial, and I will teach you a trick to do it. But first let's see how to do it in a conventional way. So x plus 1 times x squared plus 2x plus 4. So conventional way is you just take x and you multiply with x squared plus 2x plus 4, and then you take positive 1 from here, and then you multiply with x squared plus 2x plus 4. So now x times x squared is x cubed plus x times 2x is 2x squared plus x times 4 is 4x, and here you're multiplying this whole thing by positive 1. So anything you multiply by positive 1 is at anything. So I'm going to rewrite the same thing, x squared plus 2x plus 4. So now bring together like terms, x cubed. There is no other like terms with the variable x and power 3. So let's move to the next one. 2x squared plus, there is a like term here, x squared plus 4x plus 2x plus 4, and then you add together like terms. So x cubed plus 2x squared plus 1x squared, which is 3x squared. So when you're adding like terms, you're just adding the coefficients 2 plus 1, and the variable and exponent remains the same. So 4x plus 2x is 6x plus 4, and this is in the decreasing order. So we don't have to do anything. The answer is correct, but then there are so many steps to do it. How about just writing the answer directly? And let's see how to do it. So I'm going to rewrite the same problem. X plus 1 times x squared plus 2x plus 4. So here what you do is, to get the first term, you multiply the first term with the first term. So x times x squared is x cubed. To get the last term, you multiply the last term with the last term. So 1 times 4 is 4. Now we have two middle terms. So we have the first middle term and the last middle term. So to get the first middle term, you multiply these two terms with the first two terms. So x squared times 1 is x squared, 2x times x is 2x squared. So x squared plus 2x squared is positive 3x squared. So now we have to find the last middle term. And for last middle term, you're going to multiply the first two terms with the last two terms. So 1 times 2x is 2x, and 4 times x is 4x. So 2x plus 4x is 6x. So it's so easy to get the answer directly. Now let's see if our work is correct. So we are going to substitute 1 over here. So 1 plus 1 is 2 times 1 plus 2 plus 4. So it's 7, which is 14. Right, and let's substitute 1 in the answer. So it's 1 plus 3 plus 6 plus 4, which is 6 plus 4 is 10, 10 plus 3 is 13, plus 1 is 14. So our answer is correct. Now let's see one more example, and we're going to do it directly, like finding the answer directly, and let's see how to do it. Let me take 2x plus 3 times x squared plus 5x plus 6. So here again, the first term is you multiply first term with the first term. 2x times x squared is 2x cubed. Then to find the last term, you multiply last term with the last term, which is positive 18. 3 times 6 is 18. And then we need to find the middle term. So middle term, first middle term is 3 times x is x squared, and 2x times 5x is 10x square. So 10x square plus 3x square is positive 13x square. Now we have to find the last middle term. So last middle term, you take this and multiply with the last two terms, and you draw like a rainbow so you know it's not confusing. So 5x times 3 is 15x, and then 6 times 2x is 12x. So 15x plus 12x is 27x. Now let's use our substitution method to check the answer. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 3 is 5 times here 1 plus 5 is 6, 6 plus 6 is 12, so 12 times 5 is 60, right? Now let's substitute 1 here. 2 plus 13 plus 27 plus 18. So 2 plus 13 is 15. 15 plus 27 is 42. 42 plus 18 is 60. So we got the answer right. Now let's see one more example. 3x minus 1 times 2x square plus 4x plus 2. So here again, first term, you multiply with the first term. 3x times 2x square will be 6x cubed. And then last term with the last term, negative 1 times positive 2 will be negative 2. And then we need to find the first middle term. So these two terms with the first two terms. So negative 1 times 2x square, which is negative 2x square. And then 4x times 3x, which is 12x square. So 12x square, negative 2x square will be positive 10x square. And then we need to find the last middle term. So negative 1. We're drawing the rainbow up. Let me take some other color. So negative 1 times 4x is negative 4x. And 3x times 2 is 6x, which will be positive 2x. Now let's see by substituting 1. 3 times 1 is 3 minus 1 will be 2 times 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. So 2 times 8 is 16. And here 6 plus 10 plus 2 minus 2. So 6 plus 10 is 16. Positive 2, negative 2 will be 0. So to tell you the tricks in short, when you have to multiply binomial by trinomial, the first term you find by multiplying first term with the first term. Last term you find by multiplying last term with the last term. The first middle term you find out by multiplying the first two terms with the first two terms. And the last middle term you find out with multiplying the first two terms with the last two middle terms. Last two terms from here. And you use like a rainbow so that way you don't get confused. Thank you for watching, and I hope you find this tutorial helpful.